Today I'm going to be making music using only sound effects from the original Spyro the Hedgehog. Let's go. Spyro the Hedgehog? Oh god. So here I have every single sound effect from the original PS1 game. Yeah. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through these sounds and try find some samples which I could use for drums. Oh my god, I hate that sound. I could use this one here as a kick. Let's drag it in. Ooh, this one will come in handy. This one here is pretty good. I like that one. This one here is good. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, cannon. Oh my god, that sound. That's a very heavy chicken hit. Quite like this sound, that's pretty good. Woo! 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 That's a good one. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's a cool sound. Oh, these sounds here will come in handy. Ooh, yeah. Oh, can definitely use that. Ooh, can use these as shakers. There's a lot of good percussion sounds in these sound effects. So now I've just gone through all of the sound effects and I've pulled out the sounds which I think will work the best as drums. So now I'm just going to go through with my launch pad and I'm just going to try out different sounds, see what works together, and then I can layer them all up. So I'm going to start off by putting together my kick drum. I think this one here is a good one to start with. This one's not too bad as well. I'm not really going to have to do any work to any of these samples. They actually sound pretty good as they are. But what I'm just going to do for this kick is I'm just going to layer in this other sound that I've got. I'm just going to pull this sound here onto the same pad. There we go, that is sounding good. So let's start working on our snare. So I think my main sound is going to be this punch. And I'm just going to layer it up with one of these noise sounds that I found. I think I was going to use this one here, Sizzle 2. Just drag this one onto the snare. That is sounding pretty good. Let's just make it a bit shorter. I might also actually take this sound here, and I'm just going to drag it onto the kick drum. That works pretty well. What else do I have? We'll just grab this clock sound, and I'm just going to drag it onto the snare. I'm pretty happy with my kick and snare, so let's move on to the hi-hats. So this one here is definitely going to be one of my main sounds. This can just be a shaker. Okay, so I've got my kick, I've got my snare, and I also have the shaker sound here. Let's go ahead and record in a drum beat. Yeah, that is going to do. So now I'm just going to start recording in some extra percussion sounds. Oh, God! And now I might just record on one more layer. Yeah, that is gonna do. So I think my drums are fully done now. It's time to start moving on to some extra instruments. So I think the first sounds... this frog, get out of here. So I think the first sounds which I'm gonna start bringing in are just gonna be the menu sounds. Stuff like this. I think I might start off with this one here, so let's just drag it in. That sounds good. Let's just put some reverb and maybe a little bit of delay onto it. And now I'm just going to use it to record in a melody. Yeah! That is sounding interesting. Now, what other instruments can I bring in? I want to find something which is a little bit bassy. Let's try this one here out. Oh, yeah, so that sounds pretty good. I might just need to chop off the start. There we go. That should make a pretty good bass sound. Oh, that could actually get pretty bassy. This sounds like a slightly wobbly 808. The pitch is a little bit uneven, but it should be alright. I think it is time to record in our bass line. Let's do this. Yeah, that is sounding good. I might just bring on a little bit of saturation so it is easier to hear. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I think it is time to look for some more sounds. I might actually be able to use this sound here. Let's pull it in. Oh yeah, let's record it in. Yeah, that is gonna do. Now I've just taken this wizard panic sound and I've just put a bit of reverb and a little bit of delay on it, and now I'm just gonna use it to record in some vocal hits. There we go, that sounds pretty good. So now I'm just going to go through and find something that I can layer up with my main melody just to make it sound a bit fuller. Crow actually kind of works, that's surprising. Gross. Maybe I'll just take this sound and pitch it down. Oh yeah! Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the bass line and I'm just going to quickly record in a secondary bass line. This one is going to be a lot more intense. Let's do this! Oh, that is gonna do! So I think that was a little bit unnecessary, but I think it works. I wonder what it sounds like if I pitch it up. Oh, I actually think that works better. So I actually like it pitched up, so I've just put it onto a new track, and this can just be a completely different instrument. But what I might actually do now is I might go back to the original bass line, and I'm just going to re-record in a section, and this can have the same progression as the bass line, which I just recorded in. But this time it can be a little bit slower, it doesn't have to be so fast. Yeah, that is gonna do. I might actually just need to switch around the pitch a little bit. We can put this down an octave and I'll put this one back up. And now I'm just gonna record in a secondary melody to go along with this secondary bass line. Let's do this. That is gonna do. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I think I have pretty much everything for this beat. I've gone ahead and added on a few extra sound effects off camera, and here's the finished beat. Enjoy! So there we go, that is my beat made using only sound effects from the original Spyro the Dragon. Make sure to go ahead and let me know what you thought of it down in the comments, and I will see all of you in the next couple of days for my next upload. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.